The most important credit card information around by howtogrowcredit.com. Many people find trouble with the topic of credit cards. As with most anything else, it is far easier to reduce or eliminate the hassles involved with charge cards when you have good advice. The video gives several powerful ideas for making credit card usage a happier experience.
While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we'll follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out our list of credit building links below. Get started rebuilding your credit with the secure Discover It card and get $50 with our link. Teach the next generation how to manage money with Greenlight Smart Debit Card for Kids. Get $10 off with our link below. And get 2 free stocks with Webull with your first $100 deposit. Links in the description. Then take a look at the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily.
Don't use credit as an excuse to buy items that are outside your price range. It's fine to use credit cards to stretch out the payments for an item you can afford, but refrain from making a major purchase that you couldn't afford otherwise. Many credit card issuers offer signing bonuses when you open a card. Many people wonder if it is better to have one credit card or many. For most people, it is best to have 2 or 3 credit cards open. This will help build your credit score, especially if you can pay the cards in full every month. But, if you have more than 3 cards, lenders may not view that favorably. Set a budget you can stick to. You should not swipe your credit card just because you can spend it. Be aware of what you should set aside for each month so that you may make responsible spending decisions. Before closing a credit account, be sure that you understand how that will affect your credit score. Many times closing an account can lower your credit score and will show up negatively on your credit report. Also, try to keep the cards open that make up the majority of your credit history. Check the details and fine print. Before accepting any offer for a credit card, be informed of all the details. Be aware of how much interest you'll pay and how long you have for paying it. Also, make sure to research any associate grace periods and/or fees. Be sure to read the fine print on a credit card as carefully as possible before using it. The agreement might be rendered in fine print, you still need to read it all. Understand your interest rate. Before you decide whether or not a credit card is right for you, you have to understand the interest rates that will be involved. If you don't go over this, you may have to pay a lot more monthly than you expected. If you are paying a high interest rate, you might not ever be able to pay the bill completely every month. Make certain you understand all the regulations regarding a potential card before you sign up for it. Read all the fine print to make certain that you completely comprehend the policy. Be wise with your use of credit cards. Control your spending, and only use your card to buy things that you can afford. Before choosing a credit card for buying something, be sure to pay off that charge when you get your statement. If you use your card for more than you can afford, it is easy for debt to begin accumulating and your balance to grow even faster. Many retailers will always verify signature matches the one on the back of their credit card can be safe. Don't sign up for a credit card if you have not taken the time to read all of its terms and conditions. You might find that the rate of interest is too high, the payment schedule is not flexible, or the fees are too stringent. Carefully go over everything in your policy, including the fine print, and ensure you understand what it means. Credit cards frequently are linked with various types of loyalty programs. If you use it smartly, you can end up with an extra income stream. It may not be a wise idea to apply for a credit card when you first meet the age requirement. While doing this is common, it's a good idea to wait until a certain level of maturity and understanding can be gained. Watch further to gain some insight into the credit world. If you are searching for a new card, you should limit your search to the cards with low rates and with no annual fee. It is wasteful to get a credit card that levies an annual fee when so many other cards are available that are free. Read letters and emails that you receive from your credit card company upon receipt. You can cancel a credit card if you don't agree with any changes. Never give out a credit card number over the phone if someone else initiates the request. This is something most scammers do. You should never reveal your credit card number to businesses you do not trust, and even with your own card company, you should only supply your number if you initiated the call. Never provide this number to someone who calls you. It doesn't matter who they say they are if you don't know the person. Many bank cards reported stolen have been taken from unsecured mailboxes. If you have poor credit, consider getting one of the secured credit cards. These cards require you to add a balance to be used as collateral. You are paying interest for borrowing the money you have deposited. This is not a perfect situation, but it can help rebuild damaged credit. Go with a reputable company when a secured card is applied for. They will be in a position to offer you a regular, unsecured credit card in the future, and you can further improve your credit by using it responsibly. Don't believe that any interest rates they offer you are concrete and are staying that way. Credit card issuers have several interest rates they can offer to customers. If you are unhappy with your current interest rate, make a call to the bank and talk to them about it. When looking for secured cards, do not get prepaid cards. Prepaid cards are essentially debit cards, so your activity with them does not improve your credit. Many of them charge extra fees as well, and all they are is another checking account. Instead, put a deposit down on a secured credit card. These cards report your on-time payments to credit bureaus, which can help you improve your credit. Some have the mistaken idea that having no credit cards so it will look like they are not in debt. Everyone needs to have one card to build up a credit history. Use this and pay off each month. If you do not have a history of credit usage, lenders are not able to ascertain if you are good at debt management or not. Do not get a credit card with an annual fee if you have any other options. Usually, those with higher credit scores do not have to get cards with annual fees. These fees are hard to deal with because they can make the perks that a card has seemed worthless. Perform the necessary calculations. Credit card companies do not boast about their annual fees, and you often need to read the fine print to locate them. Get out your reading glasses. Learn if the benefits outweigh the fees. Usually, they aren't worth it. If your credit cards have an interest rate that is higher than you feel comfortable with, talk to the company to see if it can be reduced. Many times a credit card company will lower your interest rate. This will save you tons of money in the months where you will carry over a balance. Ask your credit card provider to decrease your credit card. Some companies are willing to lower interest rates charged to customers if their credit history with them. It can save you quite a bit and is not going to cost you to simply ask. Be certain you monitor card transactions carefully. You could register for mobile alerts if they are offered to you. This allows you to report any irregular activity as soon as possible after it occurs. Suspicious activity should be reported to your bank and the police as soon as possible. If you hold several cards, try to pick one to pay off every month. Even if you cannot pay all the cards off, maintaining an active card that you pay in full every month will help you build a better credit history. Look for your list of credit accounts. You may want to close accounts that you don't use anymore. Closing unused accounts will protect you from fraud. You also have the option to end accounts you don't want to use anymore, even though you have an outstanding balance on them. You can continue to pay off the balance until it is repaid. Check old credit card accounts and try closing any that you no longer use. Closing old accounts can use them fraudulently. You may also close accounts that carry a balance. You can keep paying it until you have paid it in full. Be sure to send your credit card payment in on time each month. A single skipped payment can cause a card issuer to jack up your interest rate. Late payments can show up on credit reports and lower a credit score. To help avoid late payments, sign up for auto-pay options. Keep a running total of the amounts you put on your card and look at it often. This way you know how much you have spent and what exactly that money is going to. It is easy to ignore our behavior and let our credit card spending escalate until it is out of the month. Pay the minimum balance due each month on your credit cards, at the very least. When you miss payments, then your credit score will drop. This affects future credit availability. Furthermore, many credit card providers charge large fees for missed payments. If you're trying to close your credit card account, try leaving one open to maintain a good credit score. It is vital to leave the account open with the best record of payment and the longest history. This shows that you can manage an account for an extended amount of time. Although you may be tempted to make all your purchases with your credit card, use a credit card wisely. You may have to pick up extra items you don't need to reach a minimum purchase requirement. Only use your credit card if you're purchasing $10. Never use a credit card to withdraw money from an ATM or for casino chips. These transactions qualify as cash advances, which usually have hefty fees attached by the credit card company. That's why you must avoid using credit cards for these functions unless it is a crisis. Don't always use a credit card over a debit card simply because the credit card offers rewards and airline points. Charging everything on one card will eventually net you the rewards you are looking for. It is wise to thoroughly go over each credit card statement each month. Always review every charge that is listed on your statement. If you notice any anomalies or discrepancies, call the credit card company right away. If you initiate any complaints or disputes when they happen, they are much easier to get resolved. Pay your credit cards on time. Missing just one payment can result in the imposition of higher interest rates for you. Consider signing up for auto payments online to eliminate late payments out of the equation. If you are using several credit cards at the same time, prioritize your use of them by the most appealing April. As a general rule, you should use the card that offers the lowest interest rate first. Your balance should be relatively low each month. However, if you need to carry a balance, using the cards with the lowest APR can reduce the amount you spend on interest payments. Be very careful with the dangerous allure of high-charge cards. The realization that you have thousands of dollars at your disposal is a great temptation. This can lead you major financial problems. Limit impulse buys through a system of 48 hours before purchasing large-ticket items. As soon as you discover your card is lost or stolen, you should get in touch with your card company. You will typically be responsible for only up to $50 of fraudulent charges, but contact them, regardless. Once you have applied for a couple of credit lines, wait until you hear back from them before applying for more. Every time you open a new credit card account, there will be a negative report on your credit score. Many credit card offers carry extremely high rates, so resist the urge to use offers you receive in the mail or online. As previously mentioned, credit card companies are frequently a source of frustration and disappointment for people. Fortunately, with the right advice, it is easy to select a good credit card provider. Implement what you've learned here, and enjoy using credit wisely.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website, howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also check out our list of credit building links below. If you like free, you can get one free stock from Webull by signing up with our affiliate link in the description. Then deposit $100 into your Webull account within 30 days to get a second free stock. If you are ready to start building your credit, we recommend the Secure Discover It card. Use our link in the description to get a $50 statement credit just by using your card in the first 3 months. Also, if you have kids, the Greenlight Smart Debit Card for Kids makes it easier to give your kids money and teach them how to make smart financial decisions. Check it out by signing up with our referral link and get $10. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but it also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.